What's the one time you thought you were completely doomed, but things worked out? Oh man, I have a perfect story for this one. There was this one time when I was 100% convinced that my life was falling apart and that nothing could fix it. It all started when I was supposed to give a big presentation at work. Like, it was the one presentation that could either make or break my career, and I had been working on it for weeks. The night before, I was up late rehearsing, fine-tuning every little detail. I felt confident, until I woke up the next morning and realized I had missed my alarm. I was late, and not just a little late. I had minutes to get to the office, and I still had to get dressed, pack my notes, and grab my things. I quickly ran out the door, but of course, it was one of those days where everything goes wrong. I missed the bus, spilled coffee on my shirt, and then somehow managed to lock my keys in the car. By the time I finally got to work, I was almost an hour late. I showed up at the office, drenched in sweat, looking like I had just been through a storm, and I could already feel everyone staring at me. When I walked into the meeting room, the entire team was already there, and my manager's expression told me everything I needed to know. I thought for sure I was getting fired. I was already mentally preparing myself to pack up my desk and start job hunting. But somehow, something crazy happened. I walked up to the front, apologized, and started my presentation with zero expectations. To my surprise, everyone was super understanding. My manager told me not to worry about it, and they even said they appreciated that I made it in despite the circumstances. I pushed through the presentation, and honestly, it went better than I could have imagined. People seemed genuinely impressed with the work I put into it, and I ended up getting some great feedback. By the end of the day, I was mentally exhausted, but completely relieved. I thought my career was doomed that morning, but it all worked out in the end. I still don't know how it happened, but I'm beyond grateful that I got a second chance. Have you ever had a moment where you thought everything was falling apart, but then it turned out fine? What's your doom-turned-success story?